Hi guys, welcome back again. I was watching something and of course they're like, oh, do this. I'm like, okay. This is going to be a different reading. This is going to be an alignment reading, but interesting in it. I say that's going to be with your shadows, like what's clearing, what needs to be cleared out as we're coming to the end. Because this is very crucial. This end of the year, people are thinking maybe it's not as big of a deal. I'm like, no, it is. It's very crucial. This, again, and I've said this in weekly reading, and I said this in the collaboration with Rachel from Angelic Revelations. This is a final clean out. Either this is pretty much what is channeled. You either clean up your shit or you're going to do it all over again. And mind you, this is not just another cycle. This is a 10-year cycle. It's karma. That's why you're here. Saturn and Jupiter playing very crucial roles here. Saturn is still having that karmic balance. That payout comes only if you do the work. So this is why these things, and as I'm saying that, there's a pain right in between the kidneys and the lower hip. So there's a fear, generational fear, what I will call long-term fear, and there is unexpressed emotions and emotions that have been stored. Anger, resentment, a lot of that. You could be waking up in the middle of the night around 3 to 4 a.m. It means your liver is overly processing and it's toxin and bile being released. It means there's a lot of anger, frustration, and resentment there. Solar plexus, if you're having digestion issues, solar plexus is needing to be done. There's shit that you need to let go. There's stuff you're holding on to. There's something you're not absorbing. Like, for instance, the small intestines is about absorbing things and absorbs all the nutrients. So, this is being on guard. This looks kind of like revenge. We're not even going to take these because we're going to do an alignment spread. But look at that. This is the 9 of Wands and the King of Wands. Fire energy, passion, normally. But look at the way that she looks at him. It's like she's looking at him hesitant. So he comes in. This is someone who's taken her energy, who's taken her, let's say, you see, he's a vampire. She's taken his energy vampire, who's taken her for granted. He's taken her and made her a victim in her eyes. And that's the part that she has to let go of. She's not a victim. She doesn't need to be on the defense. She's empowered now. She has this deep fear of this person. She could have dealt with a Leo. She's a Leo herself. But she has the strength to let this go now. She has the strength to move forward. She has to stop being resistance to it. It's like almost like a phobia of being connected to someone else because you don't want that. You have a trust issue. What if there's another person who just takes my energy, makes me a victim, abuses me? That's kind of energies that are occurring here. Okay, so we're going to get center energy. This is for the collective. You could be feminine or masculine. Center energy. 8 of Wands. So we're talking about freeing things. You see here, so she's in the middle. If you actually pay attention to the picture, there is, and if the picture allows focus, perfect. You see that she's free flowing. That's what 8 of Wands is. It's movement, it's communication. But if you look, there's contracts flying everywhere. It's a tornado. There's a storm. She is going with the flow in chaos. There's a tornado. Just to channel storm warning. Yes, everything is very chaotic for many people, but this is something you are meant to go through, and you have the ability to go through it, and you need to go through the flow, finish out these last bit of contracts. Some of you are ignoring these and that you don't want to end these things. You don't want to end. As soon as I said that, right underneath the earlobe, right behind that, that is something you're not wanting to receive. That's the right one. That's the masculine. That's the receptive area. That's something you're not wanting to hear. But tough shit, you're hearing it here. You can block, you can dislike, you can delete comments, what you feel, all that, all you want. You will still get the same message because it's what's resonating with you. Ignore the signs and repeat a 10-year cycle. It's not my choice, that's yours. So let's get what's needing to be cleared out. What's coming to you now that has to be cleared out. Yes, this is not a lovey-dovey reading. This is not a hug me reading. This is so many feminines, especially that I connect to, they're panicking. There's no more panicking right now. This is it. This way too much. Some of you are just like overflowed with emotions. 7 of Pentacles. Some of you are self-inflicting damage with your thoughts. Look at that. Look at that. She's literally her own enemy, her own inner demons. You are working through your deepest fears right now. And it's not going to focus. Focus, please. She is clawing at her, self-inflicting damage. I get it. I get it, sweetheart. Been tears, indecisiveness. Let go, stay, go, move forward, trust this person, trust this way, trust that way. This is obviously based off love and intimacy, family issues. This is about you having so much negative thoughts, focusing so much around it that you're causing your vibration to go negative into a lower vibration, allowing more occurrences, deep-seated roots to occur. And now you're having a hard time not causing this damage to yourself. There's been negative communication coming, unfortunate news and events. There's been arguments. There's been a desire to ignore this, but now it's getting to a point where it's not ignoring. It's like wearing it looks like she's wearing a dress to a funeral, all black. Everything's all black. It's like she's mourning what she's losing. But she shouldn't mourn for the things that she's losing, because the things she's losing, it doesn't carry. It doesn't give her her best regards. It's not her best thing for her. But where this energy is coming from, and this is whoever resonates with this, it's mourning of something that you've had for such a long time, and you're sad to see it go the way it did. You're sad to see the way it's turned out. And let's say it's a person that you've seen self-inflict harm to themselves, drink the poison, I say, and you've seen them turn into something you don't recognize anymore. It's time to let them go and let them make their own decisions. This is in regards to love, family, friends. This could be a lover in a third-party situation. This could be twin flame, divine partner, twin ray. I don't care, whatever resonates with you. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. 9 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. The good news is, as you allow yourself to clear through this chaos, get rid of old things, contracts, stop doing negative thinking and low vibrational thinking, you gain more clarity. When you gain more clarity, you're able to breathe. And it's like take a deep breath, and you're able to really start embodying the self-love. You're able to really recognize what you truly deserve, and you're able to actually hear the divine, the universe call out and message you. You're able to see the light. You have the 9 of Cups, and as you see here, she's listening to her heart, and she's a little conflicted because it's something's recently occurred, and you see that frog there. So someone that is a douchebag or really not the best offer for her has come in, and she doesn't know she should take it. She wants to take it simply because it's someone she's loved in the past. It was her prince at one point, but he's just a giant ass toad. This is about this is about following your intuition and filling out your heart. If you don't resonate with that person, it's okay to not be with them, even if they've changed. And they could be a prince again, not a frog. Even if they've changed, and if you don't feel it, then you don't have to be with it. Just because you put a label on them in the past doesn't mean you have to be with that person. I say luck's on your side here. You have the 4-leaf clover she's holding on to, and she's got a black cat in her little barrette. This is a sign of listening to the signs, following your intuition. Okay. And some of you are having a little anxiety. Two of Pentacles is coming into balance, making a decision, but she's also holding a time, and she's looking at it, and time's running out. What do I have to choose? Don't focus on the time, focus on the energy. Focus being in the moment. When you focus on the moment, things flow a hell of a lot faster. Okay. Beautiful. What comes out? 8 of Pentacles. Usually, this is... And you have 8 of Cups, so guys, and 8 of Wands is the center. So you guys may be seeing 8s a lot. Now, normally, 8 of Pentacles is about prosperity, hard work paying off. But as you can see here, she's a little overworked. She's tired. She's burnt out. She's dirty. She's got steam coming off her wings. This transformation has been a bit of a process for you, and it's kind of burnt you out. You're getting so much information, and some you're taking in and some not, and it's just because it's so overwhelming, and there's a point where you just get so frustrated because you don't know what to believe. You don't know where to go, and I feel like some of you are listening to too many readers. You need to take a step back. You pick the one you resonate the most, you stick to it, start unsubscribing from them. Some of you have 20 plus readers, that's all your YouTube videos are, and that needs to stop. And say, because you're now mixing your energies and you're confusing the shit out of yourself. 8 of Cups, this is about walking away and not looking back. You see how she's looking back? There was a purge, especially at the full moon. I say this energy really shifted and shook up some things, and now it's brought up some situationships I just heard, and now you need to walk away from. I say these things aren't serving you. You feel more drained than you do when you're with them, then you need to leave them. And this could be new friendships even that have come in, and they're more draining than they are energizing. And if that's the case, there's not an equal exchange there. Say there's nothing for you in these past relationships. This is for some people who are getting the frog, and so not the prince, not the king. It's dry. There's nothing there for you anymore, and the only thing that you see there is the illusion in the past feelings that you've had for them. 12, and I said that this is something that you need to take a risk because you have the full energy here. Take a risk and walk away, and it will be your most freedom and clarity you will ever have. It will bring you to your vibration. It will bring you to the rebirth of your new chapter, new cycle, new decade, and you become the 9 of Pentacles. As you see, she is the queen of her realm, and she enters a new portal of manifestation, and she becomes very successful, very intuitive. Okay, these are the things that are needed to be cleared out. Let's look at the possibilities after cleaning this out. Beautiful. Passion. You have the devil here. Now everybody thinks the devil is about negativity. It's not always negativity. You see her, it's more of like a self-confidence, feeling sexy, feeling passionate. Sex drive is now revived. Dropping the dead weight has revived your sex life. New passion, invigorated, because you're now taking action and taking care of yourself, which is increasing your sacral energy. It's been a long battle, but when all in all, when it's finished, this is the Knight of Wands. There's the light shining upon you. Light is being illuminated. Luck is on your side. There's this realization. My goodness. There's this transformation, this illumination, this joy, this recharging after a long battle. One more, please. 5 of Pentacles. It's now coming out of the cold and into the light. That's a beautiful resignation. 2 of Wands. And this is also a time to reflect on the things that you've done. You've succeeded. You've conquered a lot in confidence and stride. You've healed. You've stand in your powers as a queen, as an empress. Look at the things that you've ended and say their final goodbyes, is what I've heard. You can look at it, and that's a time of review, not looking back and to go back, but looking time to review what you've already ended. Justice, luck, is on your side for this. This is when you do the work. Luck is on your side. New clarity, new truth, new beginnings, new contracts, a big payout, something that's emotionally fulfilling coming into your life, especially 2020. This is why I'm offering that yearly reading now, because this is an intense cycle. This isn't just any cycle that starts up. This is a new beginning. New love is here. Emotionally connected love, intimate love, deep love. Money is here. There is, sitting on your throne, the Empress. Yes, we're a little tired because it's a lot of work, but it's here. Okay? So this is your guys' readings. You have your things to clear out. I hope this helps be aware and give you a little bit of the raw truth of what needs to be cleared out and what comes out after it, because you have a big payout. You have financial stability. You have emotional fulfillment, a long-term commitment. You have a renewed passion for yourself, for life. You have beautiful success in whatever comes your way. And you have the Sun card here. Even though this is the Knight of Wands, you have the Sun here. After a long journey, you are officially renewed into a new beginning. Have a good one.